the first time in a while, we have above average precipitation to date. Now, I know we're only 10 days into December, but we should have had 5.5 inches of snow in Grand Rapids so far this month. We've had 5.8 inches, of course, ever since around Thanksgiving is really when we started to get a lot of that snow. So this only accounts for December 1st through now. But it is a positive thing to see that we're finally picking up some precipitation to chip away at our long-standing drought, something that's easy to forget about when we have standing snow out there. Out across Grand Rapids, everything looks okay on the main roads, but it's going to be those secondary roads and any road that has any lingering slush on it from earlier as temperatures continue to fall. We're now down to 23 for Big Rapids, 27 in Grand Rapids, 30 in Coldwater, and our maximum temperatures are freezing for South Haven and Benton Harbor. And as these temperatures fall, that slush will continue to be able to freeze and will create very slick spots on the roads through tonight and tomorrow morning. That's probably going to be the biggest issue. Again, main roads, those are going to be okay, but it's any of those secondary roads that had the slush that will be the ones of concern. We have some areas of light flurries drifting in from the northwest around the 96 corridor and a little bit of lake effect snow making its way into parts of Allegan and Van Buren counties too. I don't expect either of these to produce very much in terms of any additional accumulation, maybe half an inch at best, and most of us are going to end up dry. Tonight we should mainly stay dry, but with those temperatures falling into the teens, that is going to give us the potential for the slick roads, and then with a little bit of a wind, 5 to 15 miles an hour, a little lower than it is now, but still enough at those temperatures to pull those feels like temperatures down into the single digits. Tomorrow afternoon, we will end up mostly in the upper 20s and with a wind that's from the north or the northwest at 10 to 15, generally speaking, but it should be a pretty dry day overall. Other than a little bit of lake effect here and there with this kind of flow pattern, we really should not see a whole lot. This is probably going to be one of our calmer days of the week going forward. Heading into tomorrow evening and early Friday, there could still be a little bit of lake effect out there, but our next clipper system makes its way in for Friday afternoon and evening. Initially, it will be more scattered snow. It expands a little bit into the afternoon and early evening. Probably the 8 to 10 time frame, we can see some of those more widespread snow showers. Some of them could be moderate to heavy at times, but it should move away pretty quickly too. But back behind this front is a lot of cold air coming in from Canada, and that weekend forecast is looking chilly. We have a high temperature expected of 19 on Saturday, 20 on Sunday, cold wind chills, probably single digits or getting close to zero, and the Arctic air funneling in back behind that cold front. We'll see the potential for some of those single digit temperatures as we get towards early next week. It's going to be a very cold stretch once again. This is at least the second burst of Arctic air that we've had, and right now I'm forecasting the coldest low temperature on early Monday morning, but some of us could be cold on Tuesday too.